You're gonna be okay, kid.
Hello, 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 everybody. Hope you guys are all doing good. Congratulations on first, Pixel Phantom. And congratulations on second, Roku.
You're gonna be okay, kid.
Holy shit, what's up, Azure? With a 275 consecutive stream streak. Crazy. What's up, Tuck Sheep? It's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. Dude. I hate being sick. I'm like all congested and shit. Hopefully it's gonna be fine. We'll see how things go. How has everybody's day been? Hopefully my internet holds up today as well. Hey, congrats on third, Sid. Spend the whole day sleeping? Fuck yes. Tutel! I've actually been playing some more Resident Evil Requiem in my off time for my second playthrough. And I have to say, one of the unlockables being the unbreakable knife for Grace is so fucking good. So good. Easily one of the best things to invest in early on IMO. It's been alright. Got done with the your pre-tests yesterday. Ooh. How'd those go? Are you aware of how those went? Or are you just basing it off of feelings? Off of the vibes? After much deliberation and like letting the game sit for a while, I maintain my 8.7 out of 10 for Requiem. I maintain it. I'm happy with I'm happy. Oh, let me appear real quick. Hello. I'm happy with my rating of it, because there are some things that I would have liked, but overall, it is still a really good game. 4 perfect scores, not to toot your own horn. Goddamn, 4? That's crazy. My man's been studying. What the hell? Couldn't be me. Unbreakable Knife, is that just infinite stealth attacks? I don't remember she pairing stuff like Leon. No. So the knife is, one, it's a weapon you can use. Two, it is, which attacking with the knife lowers durability. Secondly, it is an item that you can use defending yourself. So when you get grabbed by a zombie, instead of being nommed, you can pop a knife in them and stun them briefly. And that's the main thing. What it does allow you to do is, one, gives you a bit of security for being grabbed. And two, more importantly, it allows you to use less bullets. Because when you shoot a zombie as Grace, you can stun them, much like Leon. And you, instead of doing the crazy Leon shit, what you do is you push them over. When they're on the floor, you can very reliably start pulling out your knife and stabbing them until they get up. Most of the time, that will be enough to kill them without needing to use extra bullets, which is really nice. On top of that, a big thing is that what it means is that whenever you find more knives throughout the game, which you do, you find a lot of knives, you can actually scrap those knives and turn them into scrap, which allows you to get in turn more bullets or hemolytic injectors, which you can use for stealth kills. Hemolytic injectors also double as the lighter from Resident Evil 1, which allows you to basically get rid of a zombie corpse, not needing to deal with them coming back. Overall, really good stuff. Not only that, you can also use a hemolytic injector when you've stunned a zombie to insta-kill them as well. So yeah, all around, Unbreakable Knife, really good, in my opinion, so far. It just means that you don't need to deal with shit. What's up, Kilos? How we doing? Also, Aria 50/50 seething. Man. Can't have shit in gacha games. Part of me wonders if all of your luck is in Wuwa, and you just don't know it. The initial 50/50 loss was a fluke, like a reverse fluke. When in reality, had you kept going, you would have been the luckiest Wuwa player in existence. And is this the one that you dropped? I'm not even siphoning his luck anymore. My Varka pulls were really average. Average, you say? No, ironically, my Varka pulls were the most normal-ass pulls ever. It's steered towards being lucky a bit, but not a massive amount towards the end by just winning a 50/50 or two. Maybe if Wuwa's story didn't suck, it would have kept going, but I was bored and realized I wasn't having fun. Yeah. Is it that bad? Eh. As far as gacha games go, it's not horrible. Is it peak? No. Truth be told, I'm personally more of a fan of some of the other games anyway. Like, I know a lot of Wuwa glazers. And I don't mean to say they're wrong, because it's just an opinion thing. But I do think Genshin and Star Rail are stories that I have a much better time playing through. Personally. I think the general world building of those games is... I think there's one thing that Hoyo does that I feel like I've not encountered again. And that is the background lore, the world building in all of them has a much more solid base, in my mind. What's up, Garrett? Who's over here jerking? What the hell? Jorking at? It's a mix of extremely mid at the beginning and realize, oh wow, I spent several hours grinding this just to lose 50-50, yeah. The story isn't bad, it's just nothing special. Which, considering it's a gacha game, and it wants to hook you immediately, isn't ideal. I think Wuwa's biggest sin is that the story itself isn't bad, it's just the way it tells it is very shitty in the beginning. Combine that with the fact that a lot of the voice acting is subpar, due to some weird direction choices, I can imagine. Not least of forcing UK voice actors to do American accents. I will gladly throw hands with the exec that decided that somewhere. Because it's not just Wuwa. Every fucking gacha game is doing it, apparently. And I feel like the only way to resolve this is with a good old bout of fisticuffs between me and this individual. Anyway, not threatening violence, just challenging the person to a duel, Twitch. Don't worry about it. Thank you for the hydrate, Eatable. Let me take a sip of my tea. Eatable, is there do you have a cousin that is the drinkable assassin? Or like a relative? The phrase tacit discord sounds so annoying when it's used as much as it does, yeah. Said individual might be kung fu trained. I don't care. It's not about winning the fight. It's about letting it out of my system. It's about giving myself a moment to let it out. You know what I mean? If they win, they win. Not every fight is about winning. You know what I mean? There's no one in my family I trust with the nickname Drinkable Assassin. Oh, dude. Good grief. Yeah, I'm always drinking my tea. If I start a stream, I don't think in the 5 years I've streamed, I think I can probably count on one hand the amount of times that I've started a stream without a tea. Genuinely. And even then, I might not even use every finger. Drinkable Assassin? I kind of want to see it now. It says alter ego. You should drink tea? What, do you drink coffee? Give me a second, guys. I'll have to... I will occasionally be muting myself this stream for when I'm making gross sounds because I'm congested, so... Yeah. Is your prawn nickname Drinkable Assassin? Okay, but you have to put a hyphen between the first and the second ass and the in. You know? Drinkable ass in. You know? Ugh. Should drink warm tea is a better way of wording it because my ass likes American iced tea. Oh, I never really drink iced tea. I've had it a few times, but I just think normal tea is superior. Personally. So much sugar in the ones you drink? How many spoonfuls of sugar does it equal? Generational hate is crazy. So for context, I played Black and White in my younger years, when my brain was not fully developed yet, and I had just come off of playing my favorite Pokemon game of all time, Pokemon Platinum. Now, alongside playing the game, was watching the anime as well at some point, and I began just despising Gen 5. in my young hateful mind. And I figured it's about time that I return to it as a matured adult who has a, you know, maybe a better sense of what is good and what is bad, to really go through the game and give it a fair shot. Is the idea here. And I haven't touched the game since, like, the title says, like, almost 15 years. It's probably maybe a 1 or 2 years off of that. Since the last time I played. I did buy the game on release. I remember that. But I probably didn't finish it immediately. So yeah, plus or minus... plus. Minus, sorry. You can't really add years beyond the release day unless I had the game early somehow. So, you know. Everyone's playing Pokemon games again because Pokemon is poggers. Sinnoh and Yuno... Okay. I am an individual who is usually very fair. I do not judge opinions. I don't tell people that they're wrong for certain opinions. The black and white anime in Pokemon is pure unfettered garbage giga ass. The only reason why somebody would like it is pure nostalgia reasons. Gen 5 was tragic. In anime terms. In game forms, I get it. Speaking of anime, did you check DMs? Oh yeah, is this Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh manga. What the hell? That's crazy. No, but like, okay, I will play you guys a thing. I don't. Hold on. Let me play you guys. I don't love it for nostalgia reasons. Okay, let me get you guys a clip from the anime, and you guys tell me. I'll let you guys decide for yourselves.
But you'll never be able to beat my Servine. Servine!
A Servine?
Mega
Servine! Who's that Pokemon?
It's Servine!
Servine! Servine!
That's Servine! It's gotta be!
Dude! Average Pokemon. It's not though, not really. Like, I've been watching Pokemon actually recently. This is egregious. This is like I can go into a bit of an example as to why black and white anime is bad. One is that between Gen 1 and the end of Gen 4, it had been more or less a continuous development of Ash. Right? Ash, as a trainer, felt relatively cohesive. He did have a mini reset at the beginning of each of the anime points, but mainly it continued all the way through. With, in Gen 4, him coming really close. He only gets beaten by one individual, Mr. fucking legendary Pokemon Haver, which is the reason as to why he ends up losing the fight. Now, in come Gen 5, which was supposed to be a reboot of the series, which you can also tell with the game, because in the game, there are only Gen 5 Pokemon available until after a late point in the game. And because of that, they redid a lot of things. Now, the problem is they completely and utterly reset Ash mentally. they also are very inconsistent because they looked like they wanted to go a different direction with a lot of things. There were a lot of plot points early in the anime that they then completely abandoned. For example, a serious Team Rocket. Team Rocket is actually serious for a little bit, immediately gets scrapped, and they like revert again after a certain point. And in general, it's just not so great of an experience. Again, Ash's Pikachu, right? This Pikachu that has gone through Gen 1 all the way to Gen 4, right? This Pikachu, absolutely goated, gets destroyed by a Snivy. A Snivy that just got thrown out of a Pokeball by the rival. Like, for the first time ever. You watched almost all the movies? I can assure... Nothing as egregious as that. Gen 5 is explicitly worse than a lot of the others. With a lot of things. It's bad, right? Pokemon has never been masterful writing, right? It's a kid's show. But like that Servine sequence is famously bad, and I think there's other instances in Unova where they have a similar issue. But I will say my annoyances with Black and White mainly are anime related, and game wise I don't have that good of a reason to be pissy at Unova. I just disliked it for personal reasons, for biased personal non-viable reasons. It was vibes-based hatred. So, I am looking forward to trying it again from the get-go and actually, you know, giving it a good shot. Which is ironic, actually. Because if I remember correctly, I have both Pokemon Black and White. Now, I never got around to being able to play Black and White 2. But I have both Pokemon Black and White. Gen 3, your peak anime. I always hear good things about Gen 3. Hold on, just a sec. Alright, BRB, I'm gonna have to blow my nose. Dude, real talk?
Battery 80%.
Thank you, headphone lady. If after playing all of the, like, Resident Evil and stuff, and people talking about like the next part of human evolution and shit, genuinely, I don't give a shit. Like, I don't need to evolve. But if one of these Resident Evil villains comes in and is like, with this next thing, you won't have to worry about congestion anymore. You will be able to breathe through your nose when you try and sleep. You won't need to blow your nose because it's all full and it won't be dribbling down your face the entire time, and you'll be able to speak like normal, even when you're a bit sick. Dude, if you come with that, I might honestly pick your side. Dude, millions, like, you know, billions of years of like culmination of existence that is human life nowadays. Countless generations. And here we are, like, when we get a little bit sick, our body overproduces something and blocks our fucking airways for like no reason. Awful. Same with allergies, dude. Oh, I don't like that thing. Let me just viciously attack your body and like put you in life. You put your life in danger as a reaction. It's like, come on, man. Anyway, the human body is as stupid as it is miraculous. Anyway, shall we? Dude, actually, before I do that, you know, I had a realization. I had the realization that in Ari Requiem, Sherry is 40 years old. What the hell? That feels wrong, dude. Goodness me. Also, it's crazy how young Leon is in the Outbreak in 2. He's a little baby. Holy shit. How old is he actually? So the event happens in 1998. And he's born 1997. Hold on. 1998 minus 19. Dude was 21. Holy moly. He was a little baby. Goodness. That is a weird feeling, isn't it? I think it's just something that will become more and more common as one ages. Is like looking at the protagonist's age. I mean, like, damn, I am older than said protagonist. Ugh. Anyway, you can make multiple games taking place the same year because the RE1 Mansion Outbreak was what, 1 night, and the Raccoon City Outbreak was like 2 days. Yeah. Something like that, yeah. I mean, they did it right. 2 and 3 take place in the same window of time, so yeah. Give me a sec. Oh shit, that was a triple sneeze. Fuck me. I thought I was in the clear. Oh. Anyway. Okay, can I? I'm not gonna spoil. I was gonna talk about Resident Evil 9 stuff, but I realized there are some people in chat that have yet to play it, so I won't. So I shan't. No, it's just weird because I always assumed Leon was older during the Outbreak. But I guess no, the new rookie being like 20... 21? That makes sense. That tracks. Let's see. Should I fire it up? How long was RE4? 2 days too? I think it was 1 day, right? a day and night, because you basically come in at the crack of dawn. Unless there's multiple days in between where they're like unconscious, or a day or two, because that could be. But I was always under the impression that you go in at like the start of the day, basically, say like 5, 6 a.m. or some shit like that, and then at the end, it's morning when you're like riding away in the, I guess, sunrise instead of the sunset on the jet ski. So I'd assume that it was more or less 24 hours, give or take. Which, you know, it gives you a new level of respect for people like Leon, right? Because on one hand, you can be like, I mean, do you not think fighting the hundreds of zombies and shit, do you not think fighting hundreds of zombies at once is like commendable achievement? Yeah, but that's kind of like surreal. I have been awake for 24 hours before. And doing the stuff Leon does for 24 hours, basically, that's where shit gets kind of crazy. That's where it gets impressive in my eyes. You know? Here it is. Oh, that's not the button I wanted to press. Either that or Leon arrives at, let's say, 4 p.m. or something. I always thought it was early morning because it's, like, still dark. That's just, like my own brain estimation. You know? Okie dokie. Can I lower that? Yes, I can. What'd I do? Right. Welcome everybody to Pokemon Black. Probably one of Game Freak's like riskiest games, I would say. It is also the final installment of Pokemon that is completely 2D. I believe. Like, of the mainline series, at least. There it is! Adventures await! You and your Pokemon. There it is. New game, please. Hi there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Juniper. Everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. That's right, this world is widely inhabited by mysterious creatures called Pokemon. Pokemon have mysterious powers. They come in many shapes and live in many different places. We humans live happily with Pokemon, living and working together. We complement each other. We help each other out to accomplish difficult tasks. Having Pokemon battle one another is particularly popular, and it deepens the bonds between people and Pokemon. And that is why I research Pokemon. Well, that's enough of me. Could you tell me about yourself? Are you a boy or a girl? Where we going with the dude? You're a boy, right? Yes. I'd like to know your name. Please tell me. Or it is. Hold on, let me turn down my headset a little bit. There you go. Alphabetical order keyboards fuck me up for some reason. There you go. My brain keeps trying to default it to QWERTY. Which it obviously isn't. Your name is Phantom? Yes. Your name is Phantom. What a wonderful name. Well then, I'm going to introduce you to your two best friends. This young man is it Sharon or Charon? Let me take a bite of my burger. Your name's Phantom. Did your parents hate you? No, they love me and they're based for it. Also banned. Oi! Bro's eating that burger like a CEO? True. I'd reference the video by saying some of the things he does, but like I don't even remember it. What was your favorite Pokemon game growing up? What do you think mine was? Probably Heart Gold? No. Platinum was my favorite. Very close though, like proximity wise. And in fact, I played Soul Silver. Nerd emoji. Not a lot of Platinum lovers seen around. I think there's a lot. I think Gen 4 is very popular. Especially Platinum, because Platinum is objectively better than Diamond and Pearl. This young man I'm just gonna call him Charon. He can be a little difficult, but he's a very honest person. This young woman is Bianca. She's a little flighty, but she works very hard. Flighty. I think you three have potential, so I'm going to give you a very, very important Pokemon. Phantom! The moment you choose the Pokemon that will accompany you on your journey, your story will truly begin. During your journey, you will meet many Pokemon and people with different personalities and points of view. I really hope you find what is important to you in all of these travels. That's right, befriend new people and Pokemon, and grow as a person. Is the most important goal for your journey. Let's go visit the world of Pokemon. As a child, you always wished Pokemon were real? Buzz Lightyear GIF image with like a million other Buzz Lightyears. I think every child did. So you're one of many. Phantom! I heard from Professor Juniper. We can have a Pokemon? What's keeping Bianca? Am I a little late again? Sorry. Bianca. I've known for 10 years that you have no sense of time. Seriously. Today's the day we can get a Pokemon from Professor Juniper. I know. Sorry, Phantom. Sorry, Sharon. So, what are the Pokemon? They were delivered to Phantom's house, so Phantom gets first pick. Naturally. The Pokemon are waiting for us inside that gift box. Okay, Phantom, you go first and take a peek at the gift box. I'm gonna meet the Pokemon right now. Alright. I opened the gift box. I brought 3 Pokemon. One for you and one for each of your friends. Please settle your choices politely. Enjoy your Pokemon, Professor Juniper. So, of course, anybody who's played Gen 5 will know our 3 choices are Tepig, Snivy, and Oshawott. So I'm not going to be choosing Tepig. Largely because we did choose Tepig during Legend ZA. So Tepig is out, which leaves me between Oshawott and Snivy. Can't even spell Tepig correct. SMH. I'm joking. Now, my original playthrough of the game, I played with Snivy. And then on my Pokemon White playthrough, which I never finished, I don't think. I got to a certain point and I dropped it. I chose Oshawott. Years ago, right? This is like 13, 14 years ago at least. Snivy. Yeah, we got a bunch of Snivy fanboys and girls. Dude, what is this? I'm not a big I'm not I do like Snivy. I'm not sure if I want to go Snivy though. I'm in the weird point where I'm like, there's a part of me that really likes Samurott. So I'm not entirely certain which direction I would like to go here. We've always complained that Pokemon evolve too often to 2 legs, but then they went the opposite with Snivy. They saw my boy's legs. They did. Give me a second. I'll be briefly muting myself every now and again because of being sick. So you'll have to bear with me. Do any of them go through any type changes? Or is it just Tepig? Ugh. My nose is being a bitch. Alright, I had to sneeze a couple of times. Oh! Only tappings gets a second type. I see. Finally got a female Poplio. Soul Silver and Heart Gold? Okay, that's something that I will disagree with. Playing 2 of the same Pokemon games at the same time is crazy. I remember resetting so much for Shiny. I had to have that blue fire flame Ember. That's fair. I get that. Ember does look like the coolest Shiny, I think. Out of these. So I'm gonna be choosing either Oshawott or Snivy. I'm not gonna have it be a poll because I know you guys will very easily go for one. I know I can already tell which way this will go if I put it up as a poll. Let's think here. Who's gonna help me more? Okay, let's think here. Let me look at the decks, actually. Gen 5 Pokedex. Because this might have an effect on things. Largely because if there are good options for something, because okay, this game is very restrictive with your stuff because before a certain point you won't be able to get many Pokemon of various typings. It's very limited to specifically Gen 5 Pokemon until a certain point. So you do have to keep some things in mind. By that metric, I already know what fire type I want to play with. And truth be told, I know a grass type that I kind of want to. Therefore, I think we're gonna go actually with the water option here. Because the other water options don't really speak to me as much. So, by that end, to that end, I think we're gonna actually go with we're gonna go with Oshawott. Or the Samurott. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I gotta blow my nose. Oh, I'm back.
Battery 80%.
Thank you, headset lady. Before I choose... May you preach 5 paragraphs on the greatness that is Snivy. Who's going to be saying he's cool over and over. Excellent argument, however... Oshawott. I'm gonna go with Oshawott. Madam Joe's Oshawott! Yippee! Okay, I'll take this Pokemon. Sharon, that one's yours. Hey, how come you get to pick out my Pokemon? Oh, never mind. I wanted Snivy from the start anyway. That fits. That tracks. Everyone has chosen a Pokemon, so that's that. Hey, I know. Matches your color? True, actually. Let's have a Pokemon battle. Honestly, Bianca, even though they're still weak Pokemon, you shouldn't have Pokemon battles inside a house. Don't be a worrywart. Those little ones are weak, like you said. We have to let them battle so they'll get stronger. It's settled. Phantom, get ready for a Pokemon battle. Now we're jamming. Over 300 soft resets for your shiny Cyndaquil and Heart Gold. Well, check this out. Immediate shiny Oshawott. Could you imagine? Alright. Dude. That accurate time? It is. Let me just start with the Tail Whip. That's lowers defense, right? There you go. Now we just tackle. Maybe I shouldn't have tackled. This might have been an issue. No, we should be fine, actually. How did he get away with that? Yeah, especially with the... I do remember these fights specifically. Something about them being like geared to not necessarily take you out. Pokemon on both sides at their best. Finding got 500 Poké for winning. Yippee! I apologize also. Oh, good grief. I apologize as well. There's going to be instances where I'm going to have to pause real quick to blow my nose. Such is the sadness of being sick, but it is what it is. Wow. Phantom, you're going to be an awesome trainer someday. I can tell. No doubt. Bianca, would you take a look around? Whoa, what happened? Wow, Pokemon are amazing. So little, but so strong. Bro, they were walking all over the walls. I'm so glad that I get to have a Pokemon. I'm sorry about your room, Phantom. You are completely hopeless. Here, I'll restore your Pokemon for you. Phantom Pokemon needs it to be fixed up too. Yippee! Hey, Charon, how about you battle too? With all you know, I'm sure you can battle without turning the room into a disaster area like I did. I believe you're right. There'll be no problem for me to keep the room from getting any messier. Besides, it's not fair if you two are the only ones who get to have fun battling. It's decided, you'll be my opponent in our first Pokemon battle. Let's see what you can do, Snivy. I forget, can the rivals have shiny Pokemon in this game? Maybe if we start off with another Tail Whip. Are we quicker? No, Snively's quicker. Wonderful. I finally become a trainer. Everything starts from here. Oh no! I think they'll actually win here. Unless they use a layer. There you go. Can you lose these? Gen 5 is one of the gens that I know nothing about. Other than, like, information that is, like, you know, over a decade old. Get wrecked! Ah, so that's a Pokemon battle. I made a strange blunder in my first battle, but this feeling I have, I'm finally a trainer. First, you better go apologize to your mother about this messed up room. Oh, I better come too. Actually, this makes me think, it's a Wii console, it's not even scratched. Of course it's not. We actually haven't gotten a shiny yet, like at all. In our silver playthrough either. I wonder if that's gonna be a thing maybe in this playthrough. We'll see. Not even in my like off-stream grinding that I did, preparing to fight Red. Even then, we didn't get a single. Well, I didn't find a single shiny. I'm very sorry about all the trouble, Mom. Well, you can clean up. Cleaning up? No worries. I'll take care of it later. You gonna be on your way to meet Professor Juniper? Yes, thank you. Please excuse us. Come on, let's go thank Professor Juniper. I'll be waiting in front of the Pokemon Research Lab. Oh wait, I've got to go home first. Thanks for having us over. Mom! My Phantom. Pokemon battles are so lively, aren't they? I can hear the Pokemon's cries clear down here. That sure reminded me of my first Pokemon battle. Oh, and you know, after a battle, you need to rest your Pokemon. Thank you, Mother. Your Pokemon is looking great. Now, if you're going out, don't forget your Cross Transceiver. Whoa! X Transceiver. I guess cross, but like, that's like X. You're going to thank the professor too, right? Better get going, honey. Wow. The bin! Let's check the bin. You always have to check the bin. Ah. Man. Woobats! Oh, is it because it's nighttime? Right. This is Bianca's house. Let's go check in. No, 1,000 times no. But I'm a good trainer who got a Pokemon and everything. I can totally go on an adventure. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. I'll be waiting for you in front of the lab, okay? What nonsense is this? How could my daughter, who knows nothing about the world, be going on a journey with Pokemon? Don't mind my husband, dear. He's just being overprotective. All children go on adventures with Pokemon. It's part of growing up. Also empty. Check, Charon's house. Charon? Charon. Kieran? It'd be spelled differently then. I'm sure he's at the laboratory. So, how should I put it? Diligent or better, conscientious. Oh, you're the dad? Ooh. My boy's gonna be bold when he grows up. If he takes after his dad. Hey, Phantom. I heard it from the professor, so you're getting a Pokemon, eh? You've already got it. That sure is a cute Pokemon. Are you all finally starting your journeys as trainers? Let me read you a passage from a book called Adventurer's Rules. The X button is vitally important for trainers. Never forget that. Oh, there it is. Oshawott! Let's take a look at our Oshawott. We have a special attack up Oshawott. Speed down. No wonder we were slow. That's not ideal, but you know what? Whatever. Let's take a look at our options here. We'll do fast speed. Animations are fine. Oh my god, spoilers. I have a nature? Try playing with the set style ones, makes the game a tad harder? Yes, it does. It does indeed. Let's go meet the professor. Oh, professor! Just give me a second. All right. Hi there. I've been waiting for you young people. Let me introduce myself again. My name is... Professor Juniper, we know your name. Come on! That's not a come on, but I like a come on. Come on, Sharon. It's not a time to take things lightly. Today is the day to remember always, so it's best to behave with some formality. Being so, once again, my name is Professor Juniper, and I'm researching when and how the creatures called Pokemon came into existence. Oh, that's unusual. You've already had a Pokemon battle. Maybe that's why. It's as though your Pokemon have already begun to trust you. By the way, would you like to give your Pokemon a nickname? Nah, I generally don't. If you're not planning to use a nickname, well, that's fine too. As for why I gave all of you Pokemon, it's for the Pokedex, right? Pokedex? I'm astonished. Nice work, Sharon. You have already studied Pokemon extensively, haven't you? Still, let me explain everything from the beginning for everyone's sake. The Pokedex is a high-tech device that automatically records the Pokemon you encounter. So, I want you three to visit many places and meet all of the Pokemon in the Unova region. This is my request. Phantom, Sharon, Bianca, you'll go on an adventure to complete the Pokedex, will you not? Yeah. Okay. I mean, yes, Professor. Thank you very much. Because of you, I can become a Pokemon trainer, exactly as I've always wished. All of you, thanks. You've given me the best possible answer. Wow. We've obtained the Pokedex. Next, I need to teach you how to meet Pokemon. Please meet me at Route 1, okay? Since the professor asked us, it's okay to go on an adventure, right? We can explore and maybe find out what I want to do in life. I think I'd like that. Of course. We can travel however we want while we complete the Pokedex. Let's go. Mother! Hey! Phantom, wait up! Oh, there you are. And what did the professor have to say? She asked you to complete the Pokedex? I can't believe it. Well, actually I can. I already knew she was going to ask. That's why I brought you, the three of you, these town maps. Take them with you. Thank you, Mother. I shall treasure this map. Here you go, Sharon. I'll take good care of it. And one for you too, Bianca. Thank you so much. As for your room, Phantom, or what's left of it, no need to worry. No need for any of you to worry. I'll take care of tidying it up. Okay, Phantom? Ah, Pokemon. They're so cute. But they have enough power to destroy a bedroom. They are really something. Pokemon like that at your side, you'll be safer wherever you go. I'll let your parents know. I hope that in addition to Pokemon, you'll find lots and lots of places you like in the Unova region and become wonderful adults. Have a great trip! so like chill about this. Bye, son! If I use the town map, I'll always know where I am. That's certainly helpful. Shall we head to Route 1? The professor's waiting. Let's go! Phantom, hurry up and come too, okay? Think you just saw a big spider crawl on your bed? How big? It was just hallucinating, otherwise you'll cry. You have arachnophobia? What do you mean arachnophobia? Just don't be scared of spiders, SMH. Have you tried not being scared? Phantom, it's this way! Bianca says if we're starting to journey together, she wants us all to take our first steps at the same time. As big as your thumbnail? Oh, that's tiny. You're chilling. That's just a little bro. Journey together, she wants us all to take our first step at the same time. Hey, Phantom! Let's all take our first step on Route 1 together. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Hell nah? Dude, I'll tell you what. There was a spider I saw that was like as big as like my hand. Straight up. And it skittled across where my foot was. That was scary. I don't think it was a harmful spider. It was just one of those dudes that just go about their business outside. But it was inside and I was not expecting it, and my heart nearly popped out of my mouth. Oh, I wonder what will happen. Isn't this so exciting? It sure is. Come on, the professor's waiting. Professor Juniper, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Now that everyone's here, I'll explain. Pokédex pages update automatically whenever you meet a Pokemon. Moreover, it's set up so that you obtain even more information when you catch a Pokemon. To make this clear, I'm going to demonstrate how to catch a Pokemon. A Patrat! Minccino! She's pounding it! I mean, we all know how to catch a Pokemon, so. Yippee! Did you see that just now? Here's how it goes, step by step. First, reduce the Pokemon's HP. Pokemon that still have all of their energy are difficult to catch. If you can, use your Pokemon's moves to make the Pokemon you want to catch fall asleep or paralyze it. And to wrap this up in the best way, I have a gift for you, some Pokeballs. Woo! How many does she give us? Pokeballs are used for catching Pokemon and for carrying the Pokemon you catch. I'm going on ahead. I'll be waiting for you in Accumula Town. She forgot to say that Pokemon jump out at you in the tall grass. I'm heading to Accumula Town too. I think I'll go too. I'm looking forward to the next town, so I can go shopping for Pokeballs. Wait a minute. Hey, listen, Phantom, Sharon. I thought of something fun. But we need to get going. I'd imagine Professor's waiting too. Uh-oh, hiccups. Would you just listen a sec? Seriously. Why don't we see who can catch the most Pokemon? The person carrying the most Pokemon, including the one received from Professor Junior, is the winner. Huh, that actually sounds interesting. We'll fill up the Pokedex pages, so I'm sure it will please Professor too. Okay then, until we reach Accumula Town, take care of healing your Pokemon at your own house. Me and Tepig will do the best for sure. I actually don't remember what Pokemon you can find here. A Lillipup? It's a little doggy! Kill! Yeah, we'll just go and catch it. Because why not? I do think this might be a catch after all. So we get 5, okay. Give it a shot. There you go. We caught a Lillipup. Faces strong opponents with great courage, but when at a disadvantage in a fight, this intelligent Pokemon flees. Immediate battle again. That's another Lillipup. It's a level 2. I think we just fight it normal. Nothing really to be gained. I'm just capturing multiple Lillipups. Ooh. Damn, like, I can't even move. And it's all Lillipups. This is good though. We can get some XP. So I don't mind it. So, interesting thing about this game is that it has a system that I don't think any other actual Pokemon game uses. And that's the seasonal system. This game has different seasons that you have to keep an eye on. Water gun. Okay. I actually don't know. There you go. Okay, so looks like the Pokemon we'll be finding most of the time will be Lillipups and Patrats here, rather than anything else. I can catch a Patrat if we find one. Fortunately, we can use our superior water gun here now. We should also throw out our Lillipup as well, just so I can get some XP. I think we'll do that if we reach level 8. Hi! Wild Pokemon are hiding in the tall grass. What does that mean for you? It means when you want to battle or capture wild Pokemon, you should walk in the tall grass. Wow! There's also a cool system where the music plays... okay, I was going to show there, but like, you know. There's a Patrat. Level 3. Let's Tail Whip. And then attack. Because that might get him into red. Okay, it crits, so it insta-kills. My bad. My mistake. Another Lillipup. Do I plan which Pokemon I want on my team? Sort of. I don't, like, plan, but I have an idea of what I want, and then I'll also adjust things to certain typings. So if I know, like, a significant fight is coming up, I usually want to have, like, at least one Pokemon that can properly deal with said, enemy. Is usually how I go about it. Thanks, mother. Like taking some of your favorite Pokemon in your teams? Well, that's my thing. Almost none of the Pokemon Black and White Pokemon are my favorites. So I'm kind of just neutral on a lot of them. Maybe this playthrough will make me like a lot more of them though. Is a thought, you know? You never know. Up a track. Let's start off just fighting normally with Lillipup. See how this goes. More or less equal damage here. Sweet. We'll actually swap over here. Yoink. Oh, we actually failed. What the hell? Yippee! Okay, there you go. Do we? Yeah, well, hold on. Let's train up Lillipup a little bit. Roger Moon, you plan to go for a Popplio and Mimikyu and Lycanroc. Which Lycanroc? Get blasted. Blah, 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 blah. Love all Lycanroc forms. Fair enough. I actually prefer the normal Lycanroc, the day form. I think the night form ends up just looking very goofy to me. Like, personally, it just looks a bit silly. I do like the in-between form. That one's pretty cool. Alright, let's see. All the level 4s. Intriguing. Do we outspeed? We do outspeed. But it is using Leah, so we have to be a bit careful here. Wow, especially fit crits. Goodness me. Actually one-shot us. See, if this were a Nuzlocke, we would have just lost Lillipup. Crazy shit. You have a special Rockruff? It's probably because it was like an anime special thing. Maybe you should put something in the bin while cleaning up? No. Depending on how you're playing, you could easily do the event stuff, I think, because a lot of them are like date related. But I don't know. Lillipup? What level? Level 4, Lillipup. Let's just fight with Oshawott. There you go. Level up for Lillipup. Let's swap into the trap. We'll get Patrat level 5 as well. I think. We're gonna start off with a Leah. Yeah, that's right. And then now we hit. And boom, it's a crit. Okay, it's not a crit. There you go. Yippee! Level 5 Patrat. Okay. Level 5 for both of them. That's not bad. Problem is they're both normal types, so we definitely won't be using them later down the line. Yeah, I put 2 Pokemon with you. How about a Phantom? Do you want us to compare? Yep. 3? That's awesome! Are you excited to have that many Pokemon with you? Definitely. Incidentally, if you check your Pokedex, you'll see how many Pokemon you found and how many you've caught. I'm off to Cumula Town. The professor is waiting. Whoa! I picked up. Holy! Hello, how is everybody doing? Your Pokemon are getting along great now, right? Oh, Professor! Right now, I'm in front of Cumula Town's Pokemon Center. I don't even remember this. I like to show you around, so hurry on over, everyone. Okay, the Pokemon Center. Right. Okay, see you. Well, I'm going on ahead. Well, you going on at the same time, really. Yeah! It's time to jam. One of the songs from this game that very much escaped the game itself and became a meme. Alongside another song, actually. This is the Ferret Walking, I believe. You see videos of Ferret? Yep, that's the meme. Ah, Phantom, there you are. Traveling with your Pokemon is truly one of the joys of being a trainer. I thought the jogs. I was like, why are we jogging? Please follow me. I'd like to show you the most important place for a trainer to know. This is a Pokemon Center. Don't you feel better as soon as you step through the door? Okay, let's start your tour. Oh, wait for me. Pokemon Center is a truly incredible place. Do you know why? Because your Pokemon can be healed. And what's more, it's absolutely free. Ah, to live in the Pokemon world. Pokemon Center is a trainer's best friend. Yeah, Phantom, give it a try. Yep. I would like to rest my Pokemon. Thank you for waiting. You restored your Pokemon to full health. I hope to see you again. Okay, now that your Pokemon have rested, I'll show you how to use the PC at the Pokemon Center. Whoa! It's the PC. It's free for any trainer to use. You can store Pokemon in your PC boxes or select Pokemon stored in your PC boxes to take along with you. In addition, if you catch a new Pokemon while you have 6 Pokemon traveling with you, the Pokemon you just caught is sent automatically to the PC network. Surprising, isn't it? Amazing, even. Here's something else that's cool. If you select My PC, I'll evaluate the progress you've made on your Pokedex. Professor, it says someone's PC on the screen. Who is someone? Very good, Bianca. That's a great observation. Good question, and I'd like to say more, but for now, just ignore that and go ahead and use the PC. Someone is this person who made the Pokemon storage system. Someone I'm sure you'll meet someday. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Now, this is the Pokemart. This is the place to buy useful items and sell the ones you don't need anymore. That gentleman over there will help you with a smile. So, let's wrap this up. I've given you the basics of being a trainer. I'm going to head back to November Town. One final thing. When you get to Striaton City, go and meet an inventor named Fennel. She's a friend of mine from long ago, and I'm sure she'll help you on your way. Best of luck. I hope that your journeys prove to be the adventure of a lifetime. Wow. Oh, what should I buy? Potions and Pokeballs are definitely important. I'm thinking. Hello, how may I help you? I think Pokeballs are usually a good bet. You can get 20 max. We'll just sit on 10 Pokeballs, and we'll get like 5 potions, and the rest will save. All right. Everybody's maxed out, right? Yeah. Oh, something's going on in the plaza. Well, let's have a little look-see. Phantom, come here a sec. Ooh, who are these nerds? My name is Getsis. I am here representing Team Plasma. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to talk to you about Pokemon Liberation. Huh? What? I'm sure most of you believe that we humans and Pokemon are partners that have come to live together because we want and need each other. However, is that really the truth? Have you ever considered that perhaps we humans only assume that this is the truth? Or only assume that this is the truth? Pokemon are subject to the selfish commands of trainers. They get pushed around when they are our partners at work. Can anyone say with confidence that there is no truth in what I'm saying? No way. Yikes. I don't know. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon are different from humans. They are living beings that contain unknown potential. They are living beings from whom we humans have much to learn. Tell me, what is our responsibility toward these wonderful beings called Pokemon? Could it be liberation? That's right, we must liberate the Pokemon. Then and only then will humans and Pokemon truly be equals. Everyone, I end my words here today by imploring you to consider the relationship between people and Pokemon, and the correct way to proceed. We sincerely appreciate your attention. It just... And off they pop. You say that, but I bet you have Pokemon as well. Oh, that speech. What do you think we should do? Liberate Pokemon? That's not even possible. Who's that weird green head individual? Your Pokemon. Just now it was saying... Slow down, you talk too fast. And what's this about Pokemon talking? An odd thing to say. Yes, they're talking. Oh, then you two can't hear it either. How sad. My name is N. What's up, Sid? My name is Sharon, and this is Phantom. We were asked to complete the Pokédex, and we just left on our journey. My main goal is to blow up, is to become the champion, though. The Pokédex, eh? So, you're going to confine many Pokemon in Pokeballs for that, then. I'm a trainer too, but I can't help wondering, are Pokemon really happy that way? Well, Phantom is it? Let me hear your Pokemon's voice again. Holy shit. Oh no! Well, let's first start off with the Leah. I think we can probably go for like a couple of Leahs here and then swap. Oh yeah. This. Oh my god! The Sid raid. Welcome in, everybody. Jump back, what's up? We get to hear it. The intense music. What we do now is we rotate. I wonder if Petrata's gonna have a good time. It has had a lot of its stuff reduced. It's gonna go for a scratch in order to try and finish off the Pokemon, but we swapped off, so we should be fine. Low health music do be banger. Oh yeah. More! Let me hear the voice of your Pokemon. Yeah. Didn't even need to use my main Pokemon. He still doesn't know. He still doesn't know about Oshawott. How's Wilds? I saw you doing some Omega. Did that go well? It's Miss Savage. As long as Pokemon are confined in Pokeballs, Pokemon will never become perfect beings. Perfect beings? I have to change the world for Pokemon because they're my friends. What a weirdo. Huh, strange guy. But I'm going to worry about it. Trainers and Pokemon help each other out. Listen, I'm going on ahead. I want to battle the gym leader in the next town. Striaton City. Aim to battle gym leader after gym leader. It's the best way for a trainer to become stronger. Wait, best way for a trainer to become stronger is to challenge the gym leaders in each area. Well, anyway. How did the monster hunting go? We just started with Pokemon Black. And as the title says, in my younger years, I was a Gen 5 hater. But I recognize that this hatred was quite unfounded. So I'm curious in giving this game a try now that I am older and wiser. Wasn't going good, but then I got, you got good. Put on Evader Extender. Did it flawlessly immediately after. God damn. That's what the little shit gets for ruining the end of my stream last night. Lamau. No Pokemon you can take. Okay, I'm aware, my good sir. I actually don't remember if there's any like special NPCs in this game that give you something for talking to them. I'm sure there will be some. Now, if they're in this town, I don't know. You never stream this early, but you have to do it out of spite. I get that. There's a Pokeball I got in the past. I'm going to give it to you. Oh, there you go. +1 Pokeball. Thanks, dude. Rage is an excellent motivator, Lord Shaxx. Bro's quoting Destiny. In my stream? Let's play rock, paper, scissors? Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Pokemon rock, paper, scissors. What would be... Let's go grass. Aha! Get wrecked. Water! Ah! Can we go for the 3 for 3? I'm gonna go for grass again. Ah, I should have gone for water again. Do you actually get anything? Or is this like a fun little mini game you can do? Damn, girl's beating my ass now. She's gotten in my mind. There you go. I think it's just like an interaction. Some early Destiny codes to be good, yes, but it reminds me of the rest of the game. Do you guys see that it's like concurrent player count has been like going below 10k recently? It's pretty tragic. But, you know, this is how it is. There's a part of me that hopes Marathon crashes and burns just so that they learn their lesson. Especially because Marathon was a large... I personally can attribute Marathon's existence to a large part of why Destiny stopped having a lot of development being made for it. I understand that that might not be correct. But that's my headcanon. So, you know. So I hate Marathon, and I hope it crashes and burns so that they learn their lesson. They're not gonna learn their lesson, but you know. I will say though, I do feel kind of bad because the people who'll be paying for it are the devs on it, not the actual executives that made the choices, but you know. Should I play my favorite tune? Yeah, go for it. Oh, Oh, she adds to the song. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, the full combo. Oh, does it keep it now? That's sick. This music just, this is happiness, you know? This is how you live a carefree and happy life. What's this? You and your Pokemon somehow resemble each other. So, okay, real talk. Is this area not like a massive hazard? It's all stone. It's down in a ditch. If there's lots of rain, this place is getting flooded to the high heavens. I do not want to own this property. If it crashes too, if it doesn't, then whatever. I think it probably will. Unless it is objectively an amazing game, I don't think it can actually really catch itself. Personally. Houston, Texas architecture? I wouldn't know, but I'll take your word for it. Yeah, if it floods there, that's very unfortunate. I forget, when do you gain the ability to run in this game? Floods constantly because of how they built the city? Classic. Whoa! Information changing on the electric bulletin board. Makes me happy. I find it soothing. The music in these is also super chill. You can kind of like jam to it, you know? I forget when we can catch earliest like fire type. Welcome to Route 2, everybody. In this route, we will find mostly the same Pokemon with a couple of increases. Well, by a couple, I mean specifically one increase. Ah! One new Pokemon. Hello. Phantom, it's your mum. How are things? Are you and your Pokemon getting along and enjoying your journey so far? I need to talk to you, so I called, but I'm going to hang up. Okay, thanks. Ah! Jump scare. Phantom, I finally caught up with you. And look how far you've come already. Mother jump scare. Professor Juniper said that you were probably headed to Straighten City by now. I have another present for you. Try these. Oh, is this the sprint? Yeah, there you go. There's the running shoes. When you're wearing the running shoes, you can go anywhere in a flash. Let me read you the instructions. Hold B button to run faster than normal. Put on the running shoes and tear around your heart's content. That's what it says. I bought these long time ago and stashed them away somewhere. Found them when I was cleaning up. Guess it's good to clean occasionally. Phantom, you understand that you're never really alone, right? You're with Pokemon, you're friends. And you're always in my thoughts. That's alright then. Enjoy your trip. What a nice mum. A potion? Potion seller. Hey, and then we found the new Pokemon that we can find in this area. And that is Purloin. We'll be catching one for now, because why not? Whoa! Might as well just go straight for a Pokeball. Be very convenient if it gets caught here. Yippee! Especially because it's a dark type. That's nice. I actually didn't know it was a dark type. Goes to show how much of black and white I know. Lillipop. Are you gonna be a high level one? Yeah, relatively high level. I'll swap over to Oshawott. Look for food. No worries, sir. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate that. I'll catch you some other time. Oh, I was identified. Stop trying to identify me. All right, my slow Oshawott strikes again. This is gonna be a nightmare, isn't it? In actual practice. Excuse me. Ooh. Hello, good sir. Trainer catches another trainer's eye. That is the start of a Pokemon battle. Alright, our first person to fight as a normal trainer, Trainer Jimmy, or Youngster Jimmy. With a level 7 Patrat, we've got to be careful here. Thank you, Zio. I think as long as it doesn't crit, we can survive the next hit. But we have to be careful beyond that. Oh, bite. Very cool. Actually, we can kill it here, no? I say kill. Kill is definitely not what we do to this thing. But, you know. Hell yeah, Lillipop. Holy double level up. And bite. That's pretty big. Hey you, I'm gonna do something amazing. Wanna watch? Yeah. Okay, wait 1 second. Woo! Hey, were you watching? You can take a shortcut by jumping off ledges. Amazing, eh? Good job. You know the trainer? Okay. Aha! Next trainer. I really love Pokemon battles, because my cute Pokemon will do its best in a really cute way. Maybe N has a point. We've got a Purloin. Not the Growl. Whoa! Is Lillipop just goated? What is this? I gotta rotate now. Lillipop is accidentally now my strongest Pokemon. Pause. Lillipop is my hidden ace. That's stupid trap. Sprinting! Yippee! Lillipop, Lillipop, my Lillipop, go! Speaking of Lillipop. Oh, it's a level 7. He's gonna outstat my Patrat. Leer. It identified me. Ah, not the crit. There you go. I guess that gives Oshawott some extra XP. There you go. Anybody else here? Oh yeah, right. All right, we can go this direction. A potion? Potion seller. I need your strongest potion. All right. Oh, hi, Phantom. Hey, listen, let's have a Pokemon battle. Please, Pokemon I caught have become lost. Ready or not, here I come. But I didn't heal yet. Alright, here comes a Lillipup. That's fine. It'll be a good experience for Oshawott. Just epic, right? But both my Pokemon and I are giving it our all. Yep. I bet. Have a water gun. Ugh. Okay, this little one is up next. It definitely is up next. Here you go. Water gun. Yeah, Tail Whip might not be the choice here, Tepig. Oh, am I in trouble? Yes. Yes, you are. SMH, Potion Spammer, doesn't matter. Oh my Momo. What? I low-rolled the damage, that's crazy. Anyway. Yippee, level 10. Oh, I couldn't win. Get wrecked. Woohoo! You are a tough cookie, Phantom. I'm gonna work hard on my training. My Pokemon, so on training my Pokemon so we won't lose anymore. Okay, bye-bye. Going back. Here it is, Straighten City. I don't think we need anything here right now, so I forget. Is there a gym in Straighten? Is that the three bros? Yeah, this is the gym here. Yeah, leader. Triple trouble. Not a could be in the trainer school. Okay. Well, before we do that, there's another zone here. Oh no! We've been found! Harry! Purloin! Level 8, okay. She's no slouch. Okay. We'll probably go for one more. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but sure. Hell, we can probably get away with... That was a growl, right? We can go with one more. Oh, yeah. Easy. for Oshawott here. Because Oshawott is one of our main dudes right now. We'll go for tackle. Okay, never mind. We'll hit the tackle and then we'll rotate. This should still do decent damage though. Yeah. And then we'll water gun, which should work. It's just growling. Fortunately, we have a special attack anyway, so that doesn't matter. You can growl all at once. There you go. Pyrocraptor's level 6. And now knows bite. I'll keep battling. We'll just have to deal with our Oshawott being super slow. Yippee! Level 11. Water sport. Forget what water sport does. Does it power up water moves? No, it lowers the certain other moves, right? Right. We can... Okay. Not really that important. Excuse me. Ah, damn! 3 Pokemon? Means they're likely lower level. Unless this dude is secretly goated. When me and the opponent have the same idea. Ah! Gosh, Oshawott here. Ow! Tackle's probably a good one here. Wow! Don't flinch. Thank you. There you go. No! I didn't mean to do that. Fine. Fine. I'll butcher him up. And then I'll actually swap over to Lillipup. You fool! Bite. Let's start with Purloin. And then we'll rotate to Lillipup. We'll just scratch it. Okay. We'll go for Lillipup here, because it's gonna go for an attack. It's gonna leer again. Wow. Okay. Bite! Ah. Bite again! Ah. Keep hiccuping. Okay, Purloin Groot is level 6.